What's the chat and chow? Santon Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Legends ZA Let's Play. In the last episode, we took on 3 Rogue Mega Evolving Megas, and it took a while, but it was a lot of work, and we did it as well. We also beat Felipe again. And in today's episode, we're going to go and head back to Hotel Z and see what we need to do there. I'm coming back off a holiday, so, I can't exactly remember fully what we did last episode. It's how, when you get back into the groove after being away for a while and you get back to work, that's where I am right now. Okay, so we need to go back to the Hotel Z. That's another wave of Rogue Mega Evolution dealt with. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. Ooh, hang on. Put my phone on charge. Sorry, I've only just got back in. I was out at work and have just come back for half an hour in between shifts, so I've got enough time to record this before I got to go out again, because I've got work again tonight, but I might as well take the time to charge my phone whilst I'm here. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm so glad we've got you as part of Team MZ. Hey, AZ, could I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? Well, we are young compared to you, Mr. AZ. You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? How do we know which trainer is actually strongest? That's up to Fawet to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest Mega Evolution user to handle Fawet's true power. For the moment, let us just simply be glad that you are all continue to succeed in calming Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. But do we know how Fawet would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be the Pokemon trainer that Fawet thinks she can rely on. Well, that must be Joanne. Say so. This is a promotion match announcement for trainer Joanne, rank B. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You will face trainer Grisham, rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're at arm's reach of rank A now. The very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd. But they've made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folk prefer not to show their face in their profile picture. They want to keep their daily lives and the ZA Royale activities separate. Some people sign up using pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are we supposed to find them for the promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse for Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. She's a detective. She knows how to find people. That's what detectives do. They find people. Yeah, she's our best bet. Hell, I'll pay her some money and we'll get her to go and do some bail running for us. That'll find her. That'll find them. But whoever this is, win or lose, they're coming with me. Let's head on out to the Looker Bureau, Joanne, and try to see if we can find more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition for who's gonna hit rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There's some strange people out there. You best be careful. I will. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. I mean, AZ, I faced you back in the days of Pokemon X and Y. You weren't that good. Hell, you didn't even have a Mega on your team in those days. So, you know, how would you be the strongest Mega Evolution user? I would have loved to have faced him with Mega Forwet. I know you get to face up. I know you get to face Mega Forwet later on in the game. I am aware of this. I am well aware of this. But facing AZ with Mega Forwet on his team would have been amazing. That's all. It just would have been amazing. Alright. We do have some side missions to do. So, let's head to Cafe Action and get this side mission done. Ooh, it's this one. There's quite a stir in Pumpkinaboo fans in the Pumpkinaboo fan community over a recent discovery. Recent discovery? Pumpkinaboo used to be sorted by their size: small, average, large, or super size. However, it comes to light that the different sizes of them go beyond just size. So now they are small, small variety, medium variety, large variety, and jumbo variety. Do you think? Don't you think the new names sound more like different breeds more than anything else? I do. Because I do. I want to see if they are really big. and how different they are. So I've been collecting Pumpkinaboo varieties, but I just haven't had any luck finding the largest size or the jumbo size. They're said to appear at night in Wild Zone 15. Please, I need you to catch a jumbo variety Pumpkinaboo for me. It'll be even bigger. It'll be even bigger than the Pumpkinaboo I have here. If you can find that, I will try. Oh, there's one more thing. Please don't bring me an alpha Pumpkinaboo. It's hard to determine what variety it is when it's alpha sized. Okay, so you don't want an alpha, but you do want a jumbo Pumpkinaboo. Alright, well that needs night. So I will wait to come back to that one. But it's not night right now. Although, I don't know if I can do this one just yet, because I think I know what this one is. Because I think there's like a ghost on ghost battle coming up. Oh, it is becoming night. Good. Ah. Ghost-type Pokemon are weak to Dark-type moves and Ghost-type moves. Did you know? Do you know what that means? Sure do. A battle between Ghost types, speed. In a battle between Ghost types, speed is a large part of determining the outcome. So, say we have a battle to decide which people have the superior Ghost-type Pokemon. A haunting experience! Once you've gathered Ghost types, let me know when you're ready. Okay, so yeah, that one I can't do right now either. There will be a time when I can do that. It's just I'm going to need quite a few Ghost Pokemon. I have some Ghost Pokemon. They are not level 60, so they won't be that useful for this fight. But if you can find like a few alpha Ghost types, like Pumpkinaboo or Giraffe... Gorgist. If you can find maybe an alpha Sableye would be really good if you could get one of those, but that would be really hard to get a hold of. Especially, or if you can get a Mega Sableye up to level, that'd be really good for this fight. They're in Wild Zone 9. Or I think you can get a Bayonet in Wild Zone 15 as well. And Haunter. So there's ideas. And we are coming up to a place where we can get like Aegislash. Well, Doublade and Honedge. Not really Aegislash, but those are things. I want to be artistic in all things, even Pokemon battles. What makes those in battle truly shine? Beauty their strength and how ethereal it all is. Do you know what you don't know what I mean? You'll have to find out if you battle me. Let's battle artistically! This one I can actually do! It's the first time I can actually do a mission today. Okay, so you have a Carbink. That's a horrible Pokemon for you to be facing, Dino Dam. Okay, a Haunter. And a Onix. And a Carbink. And a Garboda. Okay. Thank you for taking that, James. I was not sure you could take that. Oh! How did you take that? Thank you, boys, for coming in there. I don't know how. I don't know how Hellhound took that. I really don't, but he did. I'm so glad he did. She was a boom core. I don't like boom core. Self-destruct. Explosion. Yeah, boom core. I faced a trainer once who would shout, "Let's go all out before we battle." Yeah, literally. Thanks to her and me and my Pokemon, I realised it really meant to give the battle our best and our all. But don't you worry. The first place we're going after this battle is the Pokemon Center. Ethereal beauty found in fleeting battle, and hearing the bring out of our resilience. This is indeed our style. That's not autistically. That's just going boom. And I don't like it because I could have lost Pokemon there. I could have seriously lost some Pokemon because she just went boom with all of her Pokemon. Oh my god. I am not okay with you. I do not like you. It is not fun to go boom with all of your Pokemon. Well, it's not fun for Joe. It may be fun for you, but it's definitely not fun for Joe. I guess whilst we're waiting for night, we can continue on with the main story. Hey, Mimi. You doing okay? Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of candidates by looking at people who came to Lumiose within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but we're here for another reason, actually. We got another missing person case for you today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need you to find Joanne's next opponent for her promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, huh? I know the name. He's one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger, okay? Do you still want to know? Of course we do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what you need to know. Come on, let's head outside. Oh, okay. I guess we gotta be ready to battle. James, I'm gonna need you, but I think we'll start with Snapper. Emma stayed out of the CA real because she's got tons of detective work on her plate. But you ought to know she's super strong. Oh, I know. I know she's super strong. You don't need to tell me that. I am very much aware of how strong she is. And if she pulls up that Mega Emperos, I'm going to be in trouble because I think James can handle it. But I'm not exactly sure on that. But she might have other Megas, and those could be scary too. Like, I think she might have a Mega Malamar, which is a very scary Pokemon. And I don't really have a counter for... Boys is a good counter for it. I was just thinking to myself, I don't have a counter for this. But I think Boys might work. And I think if we Mega Boys, it might work even better. But like if we Mega Heracross with Mega Horn, should do some decent damage to that thing. Hopefully. Especially, is it Psychic Dark? I think it is. So, yeah, I should do some serious damage to that thing with Mega Horn. I mean, yes, she can do like things like Psycho Cut, which could be very scary on Boys. But I'm just going to have to risk it, because I don't think I've got any other counters that would work. You ready to battle me? Yep. I'm using the Pokemon that were given to me by a man who used to be super important in my role in... used to play a super important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go! Oh, she does have a Malamar. Alright, boys, I'm going to need you later, but for the moment in time, let's start this with Snapper. Oh, she starts with the Emperos. Oh dear. James? I was not expecting her to start with the Emperos. Mawile. Okay. Mawile down. Lucario. Alright, here we go. Boys! My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. I'm sure they do. both Looker and the old professor that used to help you out. Oh, one Mega Horn from a Mega Boys is enough. That is beautiful. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Sorosic, that's his name. Professor Sorosic of Team Flare. Tell me, what do you know about Team Flare? They're an evil team who used to trouble Kalos about 5 years ago, if I remember correctly. Exactly right. They're a group who were led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but he has now reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokémon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about. It's rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone involved in Team Flare, Sorosic. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit, which is what I use today. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry out their ideas from the shadows. Grisham is one of those youngster trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even his real name or not. And now it seems that Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale. But why? To what end? Could he still be part of Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I've done some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokémon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up for Mabel to decide on what she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokémon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Joanne. Yep, I will do that next episode. But before we end off today's episode, I'm going to sit down until nightfall. Because I need to go and catch an XL or jumbo-sized Pokémon. Not a Mega. Not an Alpha. A jumbo size. There is a difference. Oh. I should probably heal before doing this. Silly Joe. Yeah, I should probably heal before doing this. Now let's go. Fine. Is that a jumbo size? Pumpkinaboo. It is... Check the summary. It is a M. Ah, that's a medium. That's not useful to us. And that one is also an M. Damn. Oh, I can get flash cannon. Oh, right, I'm triggered. Ooh. Okay, that was a hard fight. Right. This is a medium. This is also a medium. This is also a medium. This is also a medium. That is an XL, but that is also an alpha. So that's not useful to me. What is this one? That is also a medium. God damn it. I feel like that's all of them. Okay. I caught a bayonet. That's not useful to me now, but will be useful to me during that mega ghost versus ghost fight coming up. And that is another medium. God damn it. I keep on finding so many medium ones. I've cleaned house. Well, actually, no, I haven't. Okay, what is this, Pumpkinaboo? That's another medium! What the hell? I cleared Zone 15! And I still couldn't find an XL Pokemon for me to catch. Okay, just caught 2 more. That's another medium. And so many medium. So many medium. I think I'm going to have to do this off screen. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to do this off screen. Oh, he's a big boy. Is he our big boy, though? No, hang on. I thought he was bigger than he was. I mean, he looks quite big. Ah. I mean, is he? Oh, he is! He is a big boy! So this variety carries the Jumbo spirit to their afterlife in its huge body. How mysterious. Even if they look similar, I can see how these different varieties are indeed different forms. Forgive me. To be honest, I don't really get it how I could not be convinced by the size of the Pokemon. From now on, I'll nurture my spirit so it's enough to require a Jumbo variety someday. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for bringing me a Jumbo variety Pumpkinaboo. Jumbo variety Pumpkinaboo! Awesome! Cool, and it will stay here with her. So this is one of those ones that you could possibly give her a shiny Pumpkinaboo if you can find one. I know some YouTubers have done that for these like encounters that are going to stay on the world, for these Pokemon that stay on the world map after you've done the side mission. So, yeah, I know some people who do that. I don't do that myself because I don't really have the time or the discipline to hunt shinies for myself, let alone for somebody else. I mean, I'll do it if I see them, but actually physically hunting them is quite a demand for me. Although this game has given me, for a main series game, this game has given me probably the most amount of shinies for a main series game. I mean, it's not as much as my haul from Pokemon Sleep, but it's a pretty good haul. Anyway, I'm going to end off this episode here. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. join us next time when we'll go and see Mabel and ask about Grisham. But before we go, I want to mention one thing. Me and my good friend, That Cool Raichu, are doing a live stream on Pokemon Day. That is February 27th at 2 p.m. is the Pokemon Presents presentation. But we're going live a bit early at 1:30 p.m. GMT, just after lunch, because we want to build up hype. We've each got our own bingo cards of things that we think are going to happen. There's been a bunch of news that's already been revealed. Like, for example, I know on Pokemon Day itself, Fire Red and Leaf Green will be available to purchase on the Nintendo eShop. They're going to cost you £17, but they're probably worth it in my books. So that should be really fun. Hopefully they have home compatibility. They haven't said but in the trailer, but maybe they'll say in the actual Pokemon Presents if they have home compatibility. And also, perhaps maybe the Fire Red Leaf Green mystery gifts are going to be available once again. If they are, that would be amazing. But I don't know. We'll see. I would love to be able to get like Birth Island or Birth Island Deoxys or Naval Rock Mew, or go and see Ho-Oh and Lugia again at the big at the tower on one island. Like all of those mystery gift events that are only available in Fire Red Leaf Green, but have been lost to time for quite a while now, and hopefully they'll come back. But you never know. Anyway, until next time, I am Lantern Joe. Me to the Pokemon get to Laza. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night.